Hello, Smashed family. So, I just finished a live stream from a couple of days ago, and I told you guys that I got a Hello Fresh box. So I thought it would be fun to do a smashed making of a Hello Fresh box. But before I can actually start doing that, I need to find my camera. So I'm using my DJI Osmo at the moment. This is my hallway, really dark. Here it is, bright. I need to find my backpack. It's somewhere in this house, and it has my camera in it. So let's try to find my backpack. Maybe it's in this closet. No, there is a backpack with a PS3 in it, but not my camera. My other room closet. No. A lot of clothes, a lot of pillows, a lot of junk. No camera bag. Come on. Another closet in here, which has like a lot of my art supply in it. I thought it could be in here because this is where I kind of put a lot of stuff. Oh, bam! Yes! Of course, there is a mini nail bag in here. Hopefully on the new channel, we'll be having a mini nail review. And then there's a lot of art palettes, which I'll be hopefully posting on Etsy sooner than later. That's for sure. And this is the bag we were looking for. Yes. And there's Reggie in the background. What's up, dude? How you doing, bro? How you doing, bud? Okay, let me get out my camera and see how charged it is. Let's see how well this tracks me. I have honestly not looked at my camera stuff in quite a while. I think I recorded a video in California that I never even posted. Can I stand all the way up and it face tracks me? I think so. Cool. Here is my camera. An additional macro lens, which I probably will be using for this a little bit. This is a lot of me just getting this shit out. This is how long it honestly takes, people. All right, it has 23% battery. Not the best, but I think we can get something out of it. And let's check out this box. All right, I'm about to make my first video for the Smash channel. Before I do so, I need to clean up the live stream mess and kind of prep this kitchen a little bit. So let's do a little, quick video of me cleaning up the kitchen. Or the table, at least. Okay, I apologize that there's so many different audio levels in this video. I'm using way too much. It's a mess. I'm sorry. Okay, so I still have a bunch of dishes to put away. And then we will get into the cooking. Oh my God. This is a smashed trying to cook a fucking HelloFresh box. Hey! I'm so obnoxious. Sorry again for all the shitty audio, you guys. Hopefully for the next one, I will just stick to one. Doubt it. I'm gonna hate myself tomorrow when I go to upload this and I have footage from 3 different things and go to compile it. Oh my God. This is gonna be quite the doozy. So hopefully face track is on and you follow me across the kitchen. So we're going to be making this HelloFresh box finally. I just finished cleaning up the kitchen and now let's look at the recipe. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first Smash to Cooking. Today we are going to be cooking some creamy lemon butter chicken from HelloFresh and drinking some nondescript sparkling water and some questionable Absolute vodka. Let's get into this cooking. So right away we are going to look at the directions. We are going to read them. Now I have already read them, so I'm going to set up my cameras and we're going to get straight to doing what the doing is needed to be done. First of all, we're going to get everything all prepped up and cut. Then we're going to roast that zucchini. Of course, I've got the oven preheating to the appropriate 425 degrees. And then we are going to cook our chicken while the zucchini's cooking. And also some delicious couscous. And then we're going to make some sweet little sauce for our little niblets. And finish it up. So hopefully you guys enjoy this very first episode of Smashed Cooking, however it goes. Oh, I apologize for that wobbly footage there at the end. If you couldn't tell that I was a bit tipsy before, I hope that Sailor's camera work proved it to you. So basically this is me getting out all the ingredients and cleaning them down. We've got some Israeli couscous. We've got some mozzarella, and what am I going to show next? Panko breadcrumbs. And then we got some green onions, or otherwise known as scallions. I don't know who would call them that. They're green onions. I once read a recipe that said scallions, and I was like, what? Some chicken stock. It's like a concentrated chicken stock. Some Tuscan heat spice, and some daisy sour cream. Do a dollop of daisy. So first of all, I'm taking my lemon, and I don't have a lemon zester, so what you can do is you can use a knife to cut around and try not to get the pith, the white part, just get the lemon rind itself. And I'm going to take that rind at the very end after I've kind of cut a lot of it off of the skin, or, you know, the outside of the lemon. I'm going to take that and then I'm going to really kind of fine chop it, mince it up there, make sure it's all zesty, you know? It's a bit of a process, but it's well worth it. Again, I should probably invest in a lemon zester, but why? How often do you zest a lemon, realistically, you know? This works perfectly fine. So make sure to, like I said, chop it up, mince it up real fine, just like it's lemon zest, but instead, it's not. But it is. But it's not. But it is. Set that over to the side. Cut lemon in half. Then I'm going to cut up the scallions or green onions. I'm going to separate the whites from the tops, the greens. There honestly weren't very many whites on this one, but a lot of greens. You know, guys, we like our greens over here anyway, so that's fine. And then the last thing is to cut the zucchini into medallions, which is actually quite a quick little process. So it's not much of that, but that's pretty much all the prep work that you need to do for this recipe. So that's kind of nice. Very simple. Sorry about the saturation once again. I apologize. All right, all of our veggies are all cut up. Now we're gonna need to arrange these zucchinis on a platter, but as you can hear, my whistle is a bit parched. So we're gonna take a little drinky. Cheers, everyone. All right, on with this recipe. So we're gonna toss this zucchini on a baking sheet with half of the Tuscan heat and some olive oil and salt and pepper. Now, I did not cut mine as thick as they probably cut theirs, so I'm not going to put them in the oven until I get the chicken ready. So I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of a sped up of me tossing the zucchini on a tray with the oil and all that business.
Toss your zucchini. Toss your zucchini. What? Toss your zucchini. Toss your zucchini. What? Put some salt and pepper on it. Put some salt and pepper on it. Add some olive oil and toss your zucchini. Add your Tuscan heat and toss your zucchini. Toss your zucchini. Tossing that zucchini. Tossing that zucchini. Laying them all out. Nice. Laying them all out. Nice. Then we're going to cover them in panko and mozzarella. That's the end of this portion of Toss Your Zucchini.
All right, our zucchini are ready to go. So next I'm going to get the chicken ready. So I'm going to pre-pour some oil into the pan. I'm also going to pour a little bit of oil into the pan for the couscous. So let's take this pan aside. I'm going to grab a different cutting cutting board for the chicken. And we're going to take the chicken out of the little baggie and we're going to pat it dry. So get some paper towels out.
Patting down my chicken, patting down my chicken. Taking out my chicken and patting down my chicken.
And as you can see, there's a little bit of a vein, and I fucking hate veins in my chicken. So personally, I'm gonna remove that. And this one doesn't have so much of it, so we'll leave it. We're gonna turn the pan on to medium high, and we're gonna take the chicken, just again, make sure it's patted dry. Put it on the cutting board. I'm gonna wash my hands because I'm about to touch my salt and pepper shaker and I don't want them covered in chicken. And I'm also gonna grab a fork. That was a spoon, a fork. Now you don't need a bunch of seasoning salts. Seasoning is good. Seasoning salts can be overdone. And we're going to take our Tuscan heat. And we're just going to pat it in there. Yeah, pat that Tuscan heat right into that chicken. And flip it. A lot of rosemary in this Tuscan heat, let me tell you. Okay, there's a lot on that one. There we go. Alright. So that side is Tuscan heated. I'm going to, again, wash my hands and then salt and pepper them. And then fork them right into the pan. I'll show you guys what that looks like. Now this setup may not be the best because I'm trying to get a bunch of shit in one angle, so excuse me for that one. So we got our pan with our heat. It is nice and hot. I'm going to finish salt and pepper in these sides like I said. And then put that shit away. And get our little fork. Like I said, I'm going to fork and put this into the pan. Oh, love a good sizzle. Love a good sizzle. Now we're going to get rid of our dirty ass chicken seasoning thing. We're going to bring back our nice spices. We're going to also put our zucchini into the oven at this point. Sorry if I bumped you. Sorry if this is not the best angle, like I said. Trying to get a lot of stuff into one shot. Cheers. What we're going to do is we're going to heat up our oil for our couscous. I've got 2/3 of a cup of water. Something like that. 3/4 of a cup of water. Need a little bit more than that. I had 2/3, 3/4 of a cup. Now we're going to take our green onion whites and put them into the sauce pot, which you're not going to be able to see unless I move the camera in just a moment. And I'm going to take a little bit of lemon zest. It doesn't say to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Fuck it. So we got our stock pot with our green onion and our lemon zest. I'm going to cook that for a minute. And we've got our beautiful chicken cooking away. So I'm going to cook this for like 3 minutes on this side. Alright, so it's been about 1.5 minutes and our scallions are starting to turn a little bit brown. So I'm going to add the couscous at this point. And our chicken on that side has just another minute. I'm probably going to turn it down just a smidge. Ooh, couscous everywhere. I have the worst luck with couscous. I have a good couscous story time, actually. I was on a flight once and I got very hammered. And my plate of food was couscous. And of course, for some reason I thought it was a good idea to turn my tray up with my food on it. So, you can imagine what happened. There was couscous all over the floor. Not a pretty sight. So we're just going to toast this couscous for just a moment. Another 15 seconds, I'd say. And this is what the couscous looks like. Getting nice and toasty. Oh, there's our timer. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. So we're going to set another timer. Another 3 minutes. And we're going to take this couscous. We're going to take our water. We're going to bring it to a boil. And add some salt to it. So, unfortunately, all you can see is the chicken and not the couscous. Here's the couscous doing its thing, bringing it to a boil. There's the chicken. Looks beautiful. Can't wait to have that in my summer. And here's our zucchini, looking fucking fly. So, let's give this all some time. Alright, so as you can see, that couscous is a steaming. So I'm going to cover that right up. We're going to cook this for 6 to 8 minutes on low. I'm going to lower that to low. 6 to 8 minutes. This has still got 42 seconds. So then I'm going to reset it for 5 minutes. Once we get there. Where did my fork go? Here is my fork. Let's check this chicken. Looking good. I think at this point I'm going to turn it to low. And just cover it for a minute. Actually, I feel like this little chicken is pretty much done. So we're gonna pull this bee off and give it a little testaroo. I'm gonna leave this bud for just a minute. Alright, the little one is cooked. I don't think the big one is going to be quite as done, because it's really puffy in the middle. So I feel like it's retaining a lot of moisture there. So I'm just going to flip it and leave it for the remaining 3 minutes. And then we're going to come back and make our little saucy pants. I think actually at this point our zucchini is also ready for its topping. So let's come over to the cutting board. We are back at the cutting board station. Scallions are still here because we're going to use them at the end, at the finish. Same with this lemon, that's for the sauce. So we're gonna just move this little baby for a minute. And we're gonna take out our zucchini. I'm trying to maneuver myself without hitting you guys. So we've got our little zucchini babies. I'm gonna move some stuff, make it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. We're gonna use this chicken stock, I think, at the end for some sauce. Speaking of sauce, let's get it. Cheers. Okay. We are going to take these and add the panko and mozzarella. Sprinkle with panko and mozzarella. So there's that. And here's the mozz. And I'm going to move them closer together just so that we don't lose a lot of our mozzarella and panko. They're hot, so be careful. Because I just burned myself. I didn't really. All of it? That's a lot of motherfucking mozzarella for these. So, just beware. Okay, I'm not going to use all of it. And now the panko. Oh, Jesus. Glad that was mostly on my counter. Pan, no. Okay, back in the oven. Let's check out our chicky bird, see how that guy's doing. I turned it down to low, so hopefully it's just been, ooh, braising in that sauce. Yes. I'm gonna grab a knife real quick. And I believe that is quite done. So we're gonna take that off. And we're gonna make our sauce. So over here is our chicken. And in here, oh, okay. Well, that is our timer for our couscous, which still has some moisture in it. So I'm gonna let it go for just another, oh. Just another minute. And our pan with our stuff in it, we're going to take our stock concentrate, a 1/4 cup of water, lemon juice, sour cream, butter, and juices from chicken. So give me a second. Okay, hopefully that angle is a little bit better. First of all, we're gonna take our chicken stock concentrate and we're gonna split that open. Okay, and we're just gonna drizzle that on. We're gonna cancel everything. We're gonna turn off our couscous and just let it rest. Actually, I gotta turn back on the oven because we gotta cook that mozzarella on there. So it says a resting juice. I got a little bit, but not much. That is really good though. Okay. This water, lemon juice to taste. Girl, we love lemon juice in this house. So I'm going to add the whole lemon's juice. Oh, actually, save some of your lemon juice for your couscous. Sorry. You're going to use some of this for the couscous and the zest for the couscous and the green onion. So we're going to bring this back up to a little bit of a simmering situation. And I guess we're gonna add sour cream to it in a second, which is a bit odd, but whatever. Get all of that flavorful goodness that's stuck to the pan. Oh yeah. I'm hungry, guys. It has been a long little bit. Let's get our drink back over here. Cheers. Now, I do have to say they don't include any butter, so you have to have butter on hand. I'm glad I do. You're gonna add a tablespoon of butter to this little here sauce, and then sour cream once you turn it off. Now, to be honest, this is probably going to be a little bit more than a tablespoon, but that's okay. And I'm going to check my zucchini real quick. Looking good, so I'm going to turn that off and let this keep going for just a moment. All right, that looks about melted and delicious. I can't wait to eat it. I'm gonna turn that off. And I just checked the couscous, which we've still got a little bit to do with. So that's what that is looking like. Absolutely beautiful. Turn that back on to low. Okay, so I backed you guys up a little bit. I'm going to add the sour cream to that in just a second. First of all, we're going to add some butter to the couscous. Some butter, the juice of the lemon, and the zest, and the scallion greens. I'm going to keep just a little bit of the greens for our plating. Same with, I'll keep a little bit of zest for that, but add most of it to it. And you guys can't see it, but it's beautiful. And while this butter melts in here, we're gonna take our kind of stocky sauciness and I guess add sour cream to it, which seems a bit of a travesty, but okay. Oh, let's take our zucchini out. Let's check on those little babies. Bam! They are looking goddamn delicious. So I'm going to set these aside as we deal with this. I moved our stock concoction. And I'm probably going to actually add the chicken back into that. Mix up our buttered couscous. We are going to finish our beverage. Cheers, everyone. We're going to mix this up. All right, our sauce is pretty saucy. I'm going to finish this couscous. It's all mixed up. I'm going to put the saucepan back on that low. We're going to put our chicken back in here. This is a little thing HelloFresh probably won't tell you to do. Put the chicken back in there. Add the juices. And I think I forgot to add lemon juice to that couscous. So as this kind of sits in here for a second, ooh, Oh, I want to grab this. Mmm. Mm-hmm. That may not look the most beautiful, but just wait till I get it on a plate. I will show you guys the end result in just a moment. Alright, well that was my very first smashed cooking. This camera is at 10% battery and I don't know how much of my head you can see me. So, hopefully you can see some of it. To be honest, this is a 2-person meal. As somebody who works out pretty hard, this is like a meal. This is like a full meal for me. It's a little bit one tone in color, but that doesn't take away from like the flavor of it. It's really fucking delicious. These are all my favorite flavors. Citrusy, green onion. It's overall a pretty healthy meal. I would say they should do heavy cream instead of sour cream in the sauce, but that's just a personal opinion. It's really good. So I'm gonna let this camera charge for a little bit before I give you an end review of this HelloFresh smashed box. And I'm gonna set up my DJI and I'll do a little time lapse of me eating while I scroll on my phone. Well, here is that. Now, I am recording this audio over on my laptop and not my blue ball microphone. So this may not be the best, but I thought I didn't want to just leave you guys with like a video of me eating at 500 times speed. You know, thought I'd give you a little bit of my voice. Say hi. I'm watching a little bit of Crime Pays. Botany doesn't love him. If you were in my live stream the other night, you would have heard me extol the virtues of his channel. I watch his videos a lot. They are very educational and entertaining, and I enjoy them. This footage is filmed with my DJI, so it's kind of weird in fast speed to see it move around and track my face. I don't know if I really love that so much, and I also realized that I can do a time lapse on the DJI, so I may try that out next time rather than filming it with the DJI and then in post speeding it up. So the couscous is good. I love the sauce on the chicken. I would have probably not used sour cream. I probably would have done heavy cream. Nevertheless, it was extremely delicious. Hope you guys are drinking along and eating along with these videos. The zucchini was very delicious. This was a great meal. I don't think I'll film the next HelloFresh box I make. I don't know. I just don't plan on getting that smashed tonight. But this was fun to film. I was getting real full there at the end. Look at that face. Girl was like, oh, I am almost about done with this food. It was the couscous that kept filling me up. Yeah, at that point, I was pretty much done. Okay. Then I'm gonna sit here for a second and vape like a tool. Pick my teeth. Enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Alright, I'm gonna sit here and digest my food for a moment so I don't vape you out, and then I'll give you a closing statement of what I think of HelloFresh, and hopefully you guys will let me know what you think of this very first smashed cooking. Well, as I'm editing this, I'm realizing that one, my saturation level on my cameras are way off, and I will try to edit it in post, but this is my first time using Premiere Pro in like lots of months, so that's a whole other issue. Anyway, I talk about the box a little bit. I like HelloFresh. I think it definitely was a good deal. I've had some pretty good recipes through using them before, so I enjoy it. I definitely don't think it was a two-person meal. There was like a large chicken cutlet and a smaller one, and I ate them both. It was one zucchini. I ate the whole fucking zucchini. There was a little bit more couscous than me, myself, and I could eat by myself. But I hope you guys liked this first smashed video. If you did, smash the thumbs up button and subscribe for more. We'll see when I post another one of these. Maybe I'll do live streams on Fridays on here, and then afterward I'll cook something or something like that and post on Monday. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and here's going to be a clip of me cleaning up my kitchen. Here's the clip of me cleaning up my kitchen. I didn't want to leave you with no audio, so here's my little audio bit for the end of the video. My dishwasher doesn't work, so I hand wash all my dishes. I love those Lysol wipes. Lots of germs cleaning up. I pounded a bunch of water, of course, after filming this because your girl was drinking a little bit. You know, it is a smashed cooking. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.